Hi, this is Gene of Gene Socius channel. Thoughts on building a new computer. Some things I want to pass on to you today. I have been pricing processors and everything else. First of all, I'll start out with the video cards. Right now, they are gouging you on video cards. Number one, they've created a shortage of them. They just, they're sitting there and they're getting more than these cards are worth. So right there, number one, I would say wait 6 months if you can. If your computer's shot, you got to have a computer. That's one thing. But right now, if you're just thinking about building one, because I just went through and I was figuring it up, and I'm looking at the prices of this stuff, and I says, wait a minute, this is ridiculous. But the video cards especially are way out of whack. Now, being all this new Ryzen stuff from AMD is out, nice looking chips, but the price is a little bit high yet. And I figure within 3 to 6 months, that price is going to be down. As soon as they get a bunch of them out there, people are going to be wanting to sell these things. So you're going to have Newegg and Amazon, and competing on this thing, and they'll come down significantly. Because you're going to build one, you want to get up into the 1600 or 1700 processor, something like that. Something's going to last you. You can get by with some of the 1500 stuff. If you had to build something right now, I would say use the 1500 stuff. It's down there enough in price, but it's still overpriced for what it is. The memory, I was looking on there and they want $159 for 16 gigs of DDR4 memory. That will be down in price within 6 months, I'm pretty sure. That'll come down, and that'll get down there where you can buy it around $100 or something. I know when I built this computer I'm using right now, about 3 years ago, I think I paid like $69 for 16 gigs of DDR3, and that's what's going to happen with this DDR4. And all as soon as it's out there a little bit, and there's enough of it around, it's going to get cheap. Cheaper than it is now. Right now, I was figuring it up, and my God, just a motherboard and a processor and the memory. That's all you really need. If you've got any kind of a computer at all, you're just going to change that much in your computer and go with it. But right now, you're talking around $6 or better. By the time, just for the motherboard and the processor and the memory. And now we're going to talk about a video card in there. And my God, they're charging $259 for 1060. $259 to $300. I see some of that stuff all over the place, and don't even talk about trying to buy a 1070 and a 1080. You might just well go out and get a second mortgage on your house almost. That's a little joke, by the way. But anyway, that's all I really wanted to tell you today. Is if you're thinking about building a computer, I would hold off. Number one, the video cards, as I say, they've created a shortage. They're charging you right through the nose for them. So that right there hurts it. Prices of these processors and stuff are a little high yet. That stuff will come down. So I would recommend waiting. Well, that's all I wanted to really talk to you about today, because I've had several people that were talking to me about, they're going to build a new computer, and they started pricing. They go, whoa, wait a minute here. And I says, that's the thing. I says, right now the stuff is high. Stuff that, I even see some water coolers the other day I was looking at that I could have bought for $99 here just a little while ago are now $129 or some silly thing that they're trying to get for this stuff. They're just kind of, being that everything's on a kind of a shortage and everything else going up, they're just kind of taking the price up too. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say to you. I thank you very much for watching. And if you agree with what I'm saying, leave it in the comments. I'm always glad to get comments, by the way. Good, bad, or indifferent. I want to hear what you got to say. And so you can, leave stuff in my comments. Anyway, subscribe, hit like if you like, and I thank you very much. Until next time.